Welcome back once again. Come, take a seat. Actually, they're already sitting down, aren't they?
Oh.
Sit that side. Don't sit behind us when we're talking to you. That doesn't make any
that'd be
sense,
weird.
but okay.
Guys, what are you doing there? Stop it.
We know you're back for one thing and one thing only, guys. You heard about those horror stories on the street, didn't you? You heard about Ryan and Ryan talking about weird horror stuff again, didn't you?
Dishing out them stories.
They had to come back.
But seriously, you got to pay up there. It's 20 quid.
It is. It's for memberships only. Guys, as of next week, we're doing subscriptions on YouTube, and only those who pay $10 or more can watch this video. We think we'll do like one 2-minute video a month. That's what we're thinking, guys. And then we'll do 10 minutes for $80. So value for money, because if you times two... Wait, they're getting ripped off, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
So what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
This is Baz here.
And welcome back, guys, to another episode of Reacting to Horror Animations. For I think this is about episode 2900.
This is, we're really milking the milk dry. This is worse than FNAF.
Yeah, this is, isn't it?
Yeah.
What we might do, guys, if you really want, is we might start doing theories on each of these.
Are you ready?
You're gonna pass out.
Yeah, I was about to.
Jeez. No, guys, don't do it. Look. See, this is the efforts we go for your entertainment, guys. We literally try and pass out on camera, like live. Here we go, guys. Someone was beside me while I was sleeping.
When I was 10 or 11,
Oh, this is an interesting
my
animation.
cousin and aunt visited us.
Oh,
We
hello.
had fun throughout
guys.
the day,
What
and my
food
aunt
is that?
and
What
cousin
is that?
decided to
Nice, man.
sleep
It's a
at my
book.
other aunt's
It's not
house
food.
Before leaving early in the
Wow,
morning.
that.
After such a fun
Well,
day,
this is progressing really
I
quick.
insisted upon sleeping at my aunt's house too, so
Oh,
I could spend
I cry
more
like
time
that.
with everyone.
Me too.
Later
I
that
always
night,
cry like that.
we all fell asleep in the guest room.
Well,
the
that's why
only
you
room
slept
that
by
was
some of them,
available
right?
For us. I woke up suddenly
Jeez,
at 5 a.m.
can we talk about this? They said they fell asleep in the only room that was available to them. Why would they want to stay in a house where they're confined to one room? They're not
Yeah.
allowed anywhere else in the house, Baz.
Yeah.
That's horrible. That
That
is.
is weird, yeah.
That is violent. So she woke up
I
suddenly
heard
at
my
5
mom
a.m.
and other aunt talking, so I was definitely awake.
Okay, that's
I
good.
saw that my cousin and aunt's things weren't there anymore.
I hate it when
so
my
I
bags do
assumed
that.
they'd already
Yeah,
left.
they appear and disappear.
Yeah. Oh,
I was
continuously.
about to fall
despawn them when
back
you
to
don't touch
sleep.
them.
I looked at my left and saw someone sleeping beside me.
Uh-oh.
I was about to hug her, thinking it was my 21-year-old girl cousin. But then I saw her face.
It's Jeff the
She
Killer.
wasn't my cousin at all. She was someone I didn't know. But she
Uh-oh.
looked
Oh,
about
wow,
the
she
age of
left.
my cousin. She wore pajamas and a black shirt. And all I could
Oh,
do
God.
was stare at her.
The
She
hell?
started doing strange things, like stretching her legs up
Whoa!
and down. And just
She's on that
focusing on the
aerobics ball
ceiling.
crap. Look at that.
It was all so odd.
Why does her back sound like...
Yeah, it's just
Can we
a
talk about her
slinky.
back?
What's going on?
Why has her back got so much slime on it? She's been sweating. Listen to that. Listen to
Strange
slime
things,
action.
Like stretching her
Listen to
legs
this.
up and down.
That's some slime action right there. She's a real life plunger.
Yeah,
so
she's stuck
odd.
to the bed.
The feeling tired.
No wonder she's so upset.
I eventually drifted off to sleep like nothing had
What?
happened.
What
I
the
woke
hell?
up at 8 a.m., looking at my left, and she was gone. I told everything to my mom and every family member in the house, but no one knew what I had
Interesting animation.
experienced or who
It was
the
a
girl
dream.
was.
It was all a
My
dream.
dad told me
was.
that my third eye was starting to see more, but I didn't
You're going
really
to
believe
die, my
that.
daughter.
I'm turning 13
Your third
now.
eye is seeing more.
It still remains a mystery to me. It
There she is
never
again.
happened to me again.
Oh my god.
Oh god, look at those lips.
Hopefully it
Damn.
won't.
Jeez, man.
Kylie Jenner challenge.
Guys, 10k likes for the Kylie Jenner challenge. The man under the streetlight. What was he doing under there, Baz?
He was doing some he was.
Let's
plotting.
watch.
Yeah.
This is going to be
I'm
scary.
scared of the dark,
Aren't
and I
we
have
all?
a good reason for it.
I'm scared of the dark.
You might be thinking,
You moron.
so? Almost everyone is scared of the dark because something happened to them.
Well, something's
Well,
in it.
that is true for
He's
me
got a
too.
very pale forehead.
Yeah.
Here's
Jeez.
my story.
He goes into a sunbed.
He
About
does,
a
yeah.
couple years
Everything but
ago,
the
I
forehead.
ran away from home.
Why would you do that?
I don't know just what I was thinking at the time,
There you
but
go.
I left with no food,
A
no water,
bakiri, a
no
mat,
belongings, and no
to
clothes.
move.
T-Mobile.
It was a very rainy day, and I sensed that I should either find shelter or I'd be soaking wet.
He's smart.
So I decided to walk to my school and stay there for a few hours to dry off,
Kids
as
hate
I was
school.
already wet and cold on a rainy day.
Uh-huh.
As I
Sit
arrived,
down inside it.
I laid down
Yeah.
my head and quickly fell asleep.
In the rain?
And when I woke
Yeah,
up,
man. I had
it was
pneumonia.
pitch black outside, and I could barely make out anything.
God,
Damn.
bad streetlights.
I didn't
Must
have a
be
watch or
freezing.
anything that tells the time, so I
Jeez.
assumed it was midnight.
It might have been a freckle past
At
the hair,
least
though.
it stopped
man.
raining, I thought.
Just to be more careful with that
I
stuff.
decided to just go back home, as I wasn't far and I was very hungry that time.
See, that's smart. So
As
much
I
for running
got up,
away. He's been out like an
I
hour.
stopped.
Oh, no.
There was something in front of me, under a streetlight,
What the heck?
about 50 yards away.
Man in a suit.
It was a man about 6 feet tall, and he was wearing a black coat with a hoodie
Oh.
over his face, so I couldn't see his
What about if
face.
it's his mom?
Yeah, man.
Might be
At
his mom,
first,
guys.
I thought it was my dad who had come to look for me,
Hey, forget
so I
about
felt
it.
relief. But I didn't want to get into trouble, so
What the
I
heck?
hid
Why
in
is he in the
bush
woods now?
nearby and peeked out.
This
Went
is.
into an
The man
abandoned
was
house in the
standing there,
woods.
and
I thought he
looked
was gonna
around
go
for
home,
what
though.
it seemed like a half an hour.
Okay, now that's not your dad,
Then,
kid.
under the light of the streetlight, he pulled something out of his pocket.
A cigarette.
I couldn't make it out at first, but
Let's drink out of his pocket. Don't tell me it was a
I
gun.
couldn't make it out at first, but then I
Oh, gosh.
realized it was a kitchen knife.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my God, it's the Legion.
Then he started to run toward the bushes. No, towards
What the
me.
heck?
Exactly.
It's the woman from Doctor
I
Strange.
grew frightened and sprinted out of the bushes like an arrow. He already knew I was there.
What is going
I
on?
didn't stop running until I got home without
Okay, he's
ever
not a very
looking
fast
back.
runner, is he?
Jesus.
So I survived. But
Okay.
to this day, I still wonder what would have happened if I didn't run on that day.
Kids.
Or
You've been
worse,
stabbed to death.
what would have happened if I didn't wake up at the school?
He just drew the curtain on a poor
I
girl. She.
developed my fear of the dark from this incident.
Well, get that
It's
picture
so
changed. She's a
bad
real
Fear
that
man.
of
now I have
people.
to sleep
Yeah,
with
right.
a nightlight or the hallway light occasionally.
His feet right there.
Because
Oh,
I'm
gosh.
afraid that the man whom I saw
Uh-huh.
will kill
Oh,
me.
gosh.
Well,
or
he's scared of
kidnap
lights, is
me
he?
someday if I don't turn the light on.
He's got a bed sheet on him. He can't see what he's
Someone
doing.
down the stairs.
Yeah. Just cuts to this clip. He's really scared. This is what the kid's phobia is. My friend nearly got us killed. This happens a lot with me and you, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
But who's always to blame? Comment down below who thinks the one who gets us killed. Story 3.
Hi, my name is Adil.
All right, Blue
and
Mouth.
This is a true story.
He's been stuck on one of those
The
like
police had
lollipops.
finished this case, and the man
This is
is
we're
in prison.
looking through
now.
the eyes of a colorblind person.
I was 14 at the time this took
Oh
place.
God.
I was in a school and sitting in a history lesson.
We're going to add
that
some
was
ambience
so
here, guys,
boring.
because it's
Yeah.
very silent.
Yeah.
My friend Noel, who was sitting opposite me, said I could come over on Saturday.
He's got that twitchy hand good
as his
stuff. Look at
parents
that.
were not
Come
going
over.
to be there
Come on,
because
let's
they
go.
were going
Come on,
on a
let's go,
weekend
baby.
away.
Let's get out of here, boy.
That meant we could
I got
stay
white
up as long
pupils.
as we wanted. This was
heck is
not
going on?
uncommon, as
Anime.
we both invited
This is a
each
very
other to
weird
stay
animation
at one
style,
another's
isn't it?
house, and I
Yeah.
thought we were going to have a great time.
Oh my God.
Saturday
I do that
came
when
in.
I ask about you. I go.
You want to come out here?
Go on, mate. Yeah, good that one.
I packed my essentials like my toothbrush,
these are
a
beautiful.
new game, and my pepper spray.
Pepper
my parents
spray.
always made me
And my
carry it,
handgun.
and I didn't mind
And a
because it made me feel
12-inch
safe
knife.
too.
Yeah.
I
Jeez.
went on my way, and 30 minutes later, after walking, arrived to Noel's house.
Damn.
No.
30 minute
As he
walk. That's
opened
quite
the
the
door,
walk.
he looked a little tense and shifty.
Yeah, he looks.
I walked in and
What's
locked the
what's wrong
door
with him?
after me, to which he became even more anxious.
Um,
I asked him if everything was all right, and he said it was.
what the hell is
Not
going
trying
on?
to put a down on the evening, I asked
This
him if
is
we
eerie.
could play the new game I bought. He
Okay.
wasn't really interested, but said yes anyway.
Yo, Noel,
After
what are you
30
hiding?
minutes of watching him not playing and just holding the controller
See, this
in
is
his
the part
hand,
where you actually
I
try and call
switched
him
off
out.
the TV and asked him what was going on.
Grab him by the
I
throat.
pulled
Slap
out my
He
him.
knife.
replied, I need your help. I asked
What'd
him
you do,
what
Noel?
he needed my help for. He told me that this man who
I'm an illegal drug dealer. I smuggle cocaine.
I need you to put this up your anus.
Well, what do you need help
he
with
told
then?
me that this man who added him on Facebook was
Oh,
actually
gosh.
stalking him in real
Leaving the
life.
controller
and
set.
as to how he wanted to
Yeah.
meet Noel. He
No,
warned him
dude.
that if he told his parents, he would kill them.
Oh my God,
So
his name
Noel,
was
being
Richard
the
Jucker.
stupid idiot,
He lives
told
on
him
Blah
to come
Blah
at 8
Street.
p.m.
His name was
What
Dick
the
5
heck?
minutes from now.
This kid told this
He
dude
was
to come to his
scared,
house.
so he asked me to come to this meeting to get rid of him.
You see,
And that if
sounds
he
like
had told
really
me in school,
detailed.
I never
yeah, it's
would have
like
agreed to
human
come.
hands.
He was right. I felt betrayed that he brought me here under false pretenses. I was also
Take him to
angry
law.
at his stupidity of him giving his address away.
That's
as
kind of
well.
silly. I
That
wouldn't.
is-
You never do. You could give a
However,
false address,
I
man.
had no time to argue. I was just glad he told me
I
about
beat
this
him.
guy. I grabbed
Oh,
my
this is not
pepper
gonna be good.
spray and just sat there on the couch. The doorbell rang at 8 p.m.
You know what?
Can't jump in front of the door like shotgun on the ready.
You know what it's gonna be? What's his name? Dateline NBC, that guy. Why don't you take a seat? Take a seat right there. You know, what's that guy called?
What
The
are you-
paedophile hunter guy. Chris Hansen.
what are you talking about?
You know Chris Hansen?
Oh,
What was it?
yeah.
Why don't you take a seat?
Guys,
I
it's
just
8
sat
o'clock.
there hoping he would leave after a little bit.
Oh God.
However, then I started to hear scratching and realized He was breaking in with some sort of tool.
Oh gosh. He's
I
in!
quickly ran into the kitchen with Noel, and we heard the door lock get broken.
Oh my
Holy
God.
So I
crap!
kicked the door in.
Jeez!
The lights were on, and we were hiding behind the large fridge. The
It's a
Wow.
good
man
spot
in
to
a
hide.
deep voice shouted, "Noel."
Oh my
Yeah, well.
god.
We didn't reply.
No, well.
Then he shouted, "Noel, where the heck are you? I'm going to kill you." I had a plan.
No,
At
where's
this
This
point,
might be
I
a real
pushed
story.
Noel
Stop
out from
laughing.
behind the fridge. Noel started going back, and the man was walking forward, chuckling.
Oh gosh.
As soon as he came near the distance of the fridge, I shot out and sprayed pepper spray in his eyes. He screamed in pain and then started swinging the screwdriver in his
Holy
hand.
crap!
I grabbed the screwdriver and picked up a pan laying there and hit him on the head.
I found a gun. I got in a car. I ran.
You play that sound again.
Hang on. Let's turn the sound up a little bit. Hang on.
Pan
Hold
laying
up.
there and hit him on the head. He blacked out. He was
Dude,
dressed
his
in a
head's
smart
gone.
suit
Look at
and
his
was
head.
clean shaven. We called the police and later found out that he was a man who was being monitored because there were several complaints of stalking and threatening behavior. They also found many tools.
What the hell, man? Dude, you just sound just that impact sound like he killed him.
He's got a lump like that on his head. Like,
Gave him an egg on his head.
literally gave him an egghead. All right, let's watch
several
this. Let's finish
complaints
this
of
up. Here we go.
stalking and threatening behavior.
It's my man.
They also found many tools in a bag he
What
left
was he
near
gonna
the door
do?
that
Pluck
would
his
dismember
eyebrows?
a body.
Oh crap!
Wow.
Thankfully, this sicko didn't kill anyone.
That is very
However,
lucky.
I'm now happy that Noel called me because I dread to think what would have happened if I wasn't there.
Oh, he would have went all welcome to the game on him, wouldn't he?
Yeah, man.
Guys, if you get hit on the head with a pan, that's what happens to your head. So don't do it. All right, guys, last one here then. I was attacked by a pistachio. What's one of those?
This
A pistachio in an alleyway.
Yeah, pistachios.
Don't eat,
yeah.
guys. Careful with
Beginning of
those nuts.
last
That's
year,
why they warn you about
2018,
allergies.
when I finally got to sophomore
Let's get some
year here in
subtitles on.
Brazil.
There's no subtitles. That's great.
It was an ordinary Friday night. Suddenly, I felt a little bit hungry, so I
it.
decided to put on some clothes and go to the snack bar. It was barely 10 minutes from my
Snack
house.
bar. That's dope. I want a snack
Yeah,
bar near
man.
I
me.
usually pass through the alley to go to the snack bar, but
That's
that
a good
time,
idea.
Everything was so creepy in there.
So he still
when
does
I was
it.
halfway
Yeah,
there, it was dark, empty,
That's good. That
abnormally cold and gloomy.
these
I
you see,
felt
there's
slightly
warning signs. Do you know what I mean?
intimidated, but
Yeah,
there
he's
was
in the
nothing
upside
there that
down.
could really harm me.
Gosh.
So I decided to just go.
Why is he
How's he
walking in
wearing?
sandals
Then
for?
I thought, nah,
Well, he's in
nothing's gonna
Brazil.
happen.
Yeah, it could be.
I kept going until I suddenly heard something weird on the other side of the alley.
Dude, that's a body hitting the
There
floor.
was a man
Yeah.
in there.
What the heck? That's kind of creepy,
grunting
actually.
weirdly. I found that incredibly
Fortnite.
creepy, but I was nearly at the snack bar, so all I needed was just to get out of that alley. Walk
Okay.
1 minute more, and I finally would
Gosh.
get there.
Don't
instead
watch
of
Blair
making
Witch,
it all the way
guys.
home with empty hands.
I would rather be
Thus, I
hungry than
decided
die,
to
you know?
ignore him and
Yeah.
pass
He's a
through after
zombie.
all.
Yeah, it's a zombie, man. It's Resident
I
Evil.
finally passed through him. He turned to me and stared at me with a creepy smile, which
That looks like an
made me
Attack
walk
on
a little
Titan
bit
guy.
faster,
Oh, he's got a
trying to
knife.
avoid him.
Oh gosh, he
Then,
does.
Suddenly, I heard a grunt and quick steps behind me. When I looked
A zombie.
back, it was him.
Jeez!
We were barely 2 feet away from each other.
Move?
He had a kitchen knife in his right hand.
Jeez.
And jumped on me with amazing speed and tried to stab me. I
Yeah!
managed to grab both of his arms.
Oh, here we
before
go. He's a
hit me.
hero.
However,
got hero
since
here.
he was charging at me, he still had more energy to push me back and force me against the wall.
Oh my god, what's gonna
I
happen?
was terrified with all of that.
Push
I knew I
back.
would die if I didn't fight back.
He's got like a sad
Back
face
then,
on his
I was already
nose.
Yeah.
trained in some martial arts.
Of course
to
he was. He was a
defend
black belt,
myself,
wasn't he?
But
Yeah.
I thought I'd never need to use that skill to defend my life.
Dude, roundhouse kick him to the
Until now.
forehead. Roundhouse
So, in a
kick.
sudden burst of adrenaline.
There he
I
is.
managed to twist the wrist which he was holding the knife.
Stab him in the
Stomach,
neck.
punching him mercilessly.
Give him a
in the
Chinese
face several
burn.
Times.
I gave him a wet willy.
In the end, his face
Oh my
was
God.
bleeding so much, but his body was ignoring the pain of the blows in his body and only focusing on killing me.
But wasn't
Oh,
he like, didn't he have the dude on
Finally,
top,
I used
you know?
the training
Like,
that I took
Yeah.
before to twist both of his wrists and elbows harshly at the same time.
Okay.
Forced in two different
I'm gonna
directions.
note this.
And
Oh,
kicked
he
the
snapped
backside
his
of
arm.
his leg, putting him to the ground until ultimately he could drop.
what is going on?
It wasn't easy because
Oh,
he
it
was
doesn't
struggling
look
and
right.
punching my back and
Was he
somehow
really?
trying to jump on me. But since I had his arm under my grasp,
What is
he
going
couldn't
on?
do much without breaking himself.
Headbutt his
I
forehead!
slammed his head in the concrete
Ah!
ground, stunning him.
Oh my
And
gosh.
finally, he was out cold, bleeding
We're
a lot.
demonetized now. You understand?
My knuckles were
I got
full of
done for
blood
assault.
and hurt. So I
I
got
got
up,
my
took
snack
his
bar.
knife, throwing it far away from there.
Threw it
and
straight in
ran
his neck
away
by
from it.
accident. Accidentally kills him.
I finally got
Yeah, he's
the
got his
snack
fingerprint
He still
on the
goes
knife.
to the
washed
snack
my
bar.
hands in
Yeah.
there and did everything I had to do before going back home. It was the same crazy man. Now, seeming like he was
Oh my
possessed
gosh.
by a demon, and he was slamming his head on the iron door of my building's entrance. His face was horribly deformed and
How
scarred
this
from our
ma-
fight.
I thought he was
That
missing his
freaked me
eye
out
socket then.
Completely. My parents were on a trip, and the watchman of our building was on vacation.
Of course they were.
I wasn't going to fight that man again.
What does he
So
do?
I decided to rush to my girlfriend's house.
Just call the
When I
police.
got there,
Right.
she was home alone. She looked worried
She was also on
because
holiday.
I was looking pale, and there were still some marks of the man's blood on my clothes.
Oh my goodness.
I explained everything to her, and we
Okay.
called the police to come by my building.
Well, what's that white
When
dress,
they
lady?
arrived, the man was still in the entrance trying to force the door.
He had no head, still
unsuccessfully.
headbutting.
Yeah.
When he saw the police, he attacked them, but got quickly dominated.
What the hell
by
is wrong with
cops.
him?
This man is insane.
I think he just wants to
explained that
die.
He was
I think
probably
so.
a crazy psycho in the streets looking for prey to rape, kill, or do
Yikes.
anything he wanted to the person.
Puppeteer in the dude. Look at that.
So they sent him to a high-security mental asylum for criminals.
Hopefully he
far
gets
away
help.
from my house.
Thank
Jeez.
God for
I
that.
feel so lucky that I survived that day. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I
Look, he's
will
still
never see
looking.
that man again.
This guy literally has like he just wants. That's insane.
Yeah, man.
Baz, what do
He
you have
still
to
wants-
say? I can't
uh,
handle that.
That was some.
I feel really upset
Oh,
with
yeah, I
this.
went from laughing from a man with a freaking second head on his head to horrified. Thank you, Wanzi. Well done. Incredible job.
Guys, like the video.